Yeah, but how's the gas mileage? This week on the Story Song Podcast.
Now hear the tale in all its glory. Three friends who took inventory of all the songs that tell a story. It's the Story Song Podcast.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Story Song Podcast. I'm Dan McInerney.
I'm Rachel Oakes.
And I'm Michael Gazelle.
Welcome back to our continuation of the All Bummer Summer.
Mm-hmm.
And guys, we got a doozy for you this episode.
Guys,
Talking
they're not
about
going to get
fast-
better. They're not going to get better. Like, their songs are amazing, but the bummerness of them is just heightened every time.
I mean, Rachel.
Yeah.
Does anything ever get better?
Well,
I
know,
think that's the question.
there you go.
That
There
I'm
you go.
pondering
This
right
whole
now,
summer.
'cause We're talking about Fast Car by Tracy Chapman.
It's fast. It's got to be good.
Yeah. So, no, in all seriousness, this is All About My Summer. Hey, guys, hope you're having a good summer out
Yay.
there. And we are here to
And if
bring
you are,
you down. So, yeah, Fast Car,
Mm-hmm.
great song, a lot to talk about. Any thoughts on this one?
Just that Tracy Chapman is just incredible. Incredible musician, incredible songwriter, and
Yeah.
will break your heart like nobody's business.
Michael?
I'm gonna agree.
Yeah.
Circle against the square.
Smart.
I think she's an incredible songwriter. This song is phenomenal. I think this was like her first single, and
Is that true?
I think it was
Yeah.
right. It was certainly
I
early.
mean,
Yeah, definitely
we're gonna
early.
get into it. I mean, she has the story that if it was in a movie, you'd be like, come on.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
give me a break. Like, she literally has like a fairy tale movie story of how she came to be in the music industry. But we're gonna get there
But
later.
like,
But it's
what
insane.
an incredible song! What an incredible story! And lyrically, it's amazing, and it's also really catchy and really sad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why so sad though? That's the thing.
Why so sad?
The song has everything: cars, sadness.
Mm-hmm.
It's got sadness. It's got melancholy. It's got depression.
Yeah.
It's got every possible feeling.
Driving.
Yep.
Really quick, I'll tell you this story of this story song.
Yeah.
So a young woman lands a job in the food service industry. So
Sure.
good for her.
Yeah. 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 That sums it up. That sums up this beautiful classic song. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, well, guys, I try.
That's what we do. You know, we appreciate your deep research and thought into these things, Daniel. That's what we really treasure you for.
You get a fast car. I want a ticket to anywhere. Maybe we make a deal. Maybe together we can get somewhere. Any place is better. Starting from zero, got nothing to lose. Maybe we'll make something. Me, myself, I got nothing to prove.
Guys, look, we know this song is a bummer. That's why we're doing it.
Yep.
We also know because this song is a classic,
Mm-hmm.
and classically a bummer, and it is a sad song in the way that I've talked about before. That there are a lot of songs about like extreme heartbreak and like murder and things like that. Like,
Yeah.
No offense to Alone Again Naturally, but it's like how many people really get left at the altar. Right. I mean,
Right,
it
right.
happens, of course, but
Yeah.
it's an extreme situation. This song is it's a freaking bummer, man, because it is like, this is every day. I mean, this is just people's lives.
So many people's lives.
Like,
Yeah.
so, and it's
So
just
many.
like, it's so realistic, and it's so just like, oh,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Like, and there's nothing you can do about it, right? Like, this is just
No.
this is just life, and it will be forever.
Yeah.
And it always has been.
Yeah. And the thing about it too is there is a point at which it turns, but the entire the beginning of this song could be optimistic. And that's even more the bummer of it is like there's an optimism in the beginning of this song.
Yeah.
That she just builds you up and is like, yeah, things could happen.
Well,
and then as we'll see.
Again in the realistic,
Yeah.
Bummer. Dumb. Rachel, it's the hope that kills you.
It is. It is. It is.
And
Oh,
that's,
man.
I mean, and again, that's what, not only is that what's going to happen here, it's what happens to millions and billions of people around the world.
Yeah. Guys, we
every
used to be a
day.
comedy podcast, but those days have gone
Hey,
now.
This is
it.
What
It's
do you
bummer
want from
summer.
me?
It's bummer
the
summer.
summer, man.
You just got to deal
but
with
here's
it.
the thing.
I think we do need to discuss the fact that you're wearing a Mets hat. As you say, it's the hope that kills you.
Yes, they are.
Dan feels it so deep in his bones.
Michael, you think you think that's not where I know where that comes from? You
Yeah,
think I
yeah.
felt that.
You know what's weird? The
1,000
seventh
times?
inning stretch now at Mets games, they just play this song.
Yeah.
It's weird. And everybody's like, we get it. We get it. We get it.
The part I had not contemplated until I kind of dug into the song a bit, and I'd like to get your guys' opinion on this, is like, okay, so she meets this guy.
Mhm.
She falls in. Her life's not great. She falls in love. He's her one hope. And the spoiler, things don't really work out very well in the end.
Yeah.
But I think the part I had not really contemplated is this: maybe we can make a deal,
Mm-hmm.
right? Maybe together we can get somewhere. So it is almost, I don't want to say transactional, but it is almost a little bit of like, look, it's almost less romantic,
Yeah.
I think, in a way than I had fully grasped, because even with him being her lifeline, she still can't fully give in to that. Meaning she's like, look, you got a crummy life. I got a crummy life. Maybe together we can team up
Right.
and get out of here. Right. So there is a little bit of a strategy to that. Right. Even though I think, and as we'll discuss, like, I think it's a little bit of a delusion.
Mm-hmm.
But, I just think that line of like, maybe we can make a deal, is something I had never really contemplated before, but I think it really colors the song in a really interesting way.
Well, I think it's, the fast car and the ticket to anywhere is they're both two sides of something, of like a hope. You know what I mean? So he has the means, or he has the way to propel them forward, and she has the means in some way. Do you know what I mean? Right. So, the sort of question is like, because I think when she says, "I've got it, I want a ticket to anywhere," it's like, I think it's like, she's the one, and we get into it in the second verse, but like, she's the one who is the brains and he's the action in a way. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Does that make sense? So I think there is a bit of a deal situation there, but I think it's more about like the roles in the relationship. Like, listen, we're separate. We're not going to be able to do anything, but maybe together we can get somewhere.
Yeah. Well, and I think it's more of just, yes, I mean, she's definitely the brains, but just the idea of the fast car, it could take her away.
Yeah.
Right. So it's the idea of like just of leaving. So a ticket is a symbol of leaving. A fast car is like, we could drive out of here.
Yeah.
Even though they're never actually going to go anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if I ever saw it as being transactional.
Yeah.
To me, it was always two people who wanted to get out, but one of those people had the means.
Mm-hmm.
Like, one person had the plan, one person had the means. So I think that's the deal that they strike. It didn't seem to me transactional in that there wasn't any emotion there. It seems like, to me, that it felt like there was emotion there, and it just happens that I think it's a word choice more than an actual deal.
Yeah.
I knew transactional wasn't the right word. I don't mean like, I don't mean like there's no love there, right? Or there never was any love there. I think she absolutely falls in love with this guy. But what I'm saying is that she's not a dewy-eyed teenager.
Right.
She understands,
Right.
even in her like most I'm in love with this guy mode, she still knows the harsh realities of the world of like, we got to make a deal
Yes.
here. Like, we need to make a plan to get out of here, because I cannot stay in this spot.
That's right.
And
right,
I have to be building towards something.
Yeah. Yeah. As we will see.
Any place is better. Starting from zero, got nothing to lose. Maybe we'll make something. Me, myself, I got nothing to prove.
So they're just starting out their lives, right? That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Like they're just starting out their lives. The interesting part to me has always been the me, myself, I've got nothing to prove. Because to who? Like to the world, to him, to, as we'll see later, like her family,
right.
You know? And what does that mean? Does it mean that like, again, they're stuck in a place and so nobody expects much from them, you know? And so there's nothing to lose and nothing to prove. Is that from another song? When they're next to each other?
I don't know.
It's in another song too. Anyway, but
I mean, I was gonna say, well, Nothing to Lose is from Bobby McGee, obviously, but
yeah.
That's great.
But there is like, but it always fascinated me this, you know, got nothing to lose is both of them, right? But the I got nothing to prove is specifically her, right? Which I think again like goes into a bit into like the not that it's transactional, but goes more into like I also have to do this for me. I love you and this is a real relationship, but I got nothing to prove and I got to think about what's best for me. So she's really the person like propelling it forward.
I also think for me, oftentimes there's like one line in a song that just stands out and hits you, and starting from zero, got nothing to lose is definitely that line in this song. It's so good.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, she's willing to take this chance because it's not going to get worse.
Yeah, what else is there?
You got a fast car. I got a plan to get us out of here. Been working at the convenience store. Managed to save just a little bit of money. Won't have to drive too far. Just cross the border and into the city. You and I can both get jobs and finally see what it means to be living.
She's literally saying like, you have the car, I have the plan.
Mm-hmm.
Let's make lots of money.
That's
yeah.
But she doesn't have, but she even her plan needs to involve the car, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because she can't leave here. She literally has no way to get out of here.
Yeah.
Without that potentially. Or at least that's the symbol of it. Won't have to drive too far. Just across the border and into the city. You and I can both get jobs. Finally see what it means to be living.
Oh God. Her voice is just so phenomenal too. Like it's just this writing is unbelievably genius and heartfelt. Like you can't. I can't. But the other thing about this too is again like he's got the fast car. That's what he's got. She's got the job.
Right.
She's got the job. Right.
He doesn't have a job.
He doesn't have a job, and so but he's got the fast car. So again, plan means.
Right.
And the idea of just across the border and into the city, this idea that like the grass is always greener, and if you could just uproot your life a bit and shift to a new locale, then things are going to be different.
Yeah, change this one thing and then everything will be solved.
100%.
But the other thing about that is the line just across the border, the fact that it's visible from where they are.
Yep.
It's almost unattainable, but it's visible.
Yeah.
There's so much heartbreak in that line.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, where are they that like where do they have to cross a border? You know what I mean? Like,
well, I think they mean just like the border, like if they're in like, you know, I don't know that it's like state borders or if it's just like they're in the outskirts of town. Yeah. And the city is the city. Like, you know, if somebody's in, you know, I don't know, Yonkers and they're like, you know, we just got to cross into Manhattan and that's it.
Yeah.
You know, no diss on Yonkers, by the way. Don't come at me, Yonkers. But seriously, why do I have to tell people, why do I have to tell the government whether or not I worked in Yonkers every year? I don't get it.
Let's talk about it. I mean, this is the thing.
I didn't expect to bring it up.
People,
but what the heck?
I'm just saying that people, okay, I'm gonna let you guys in a little secret. Podcast listening audience. If you don't live in New York, and I guess it's just this area. Like I don't think people in Buffalo have this, right? I don't think so.
I don't know.
No,
so
that's New York State.
Right, but so it's all of New York State.
I think it's all New York State.
It's all New York State.
If you file your taxes,
49 states in the country will not care about this next segment.
Right, but I'm saying but this is
and the rest of the world.
Classic. So if you file your taxes in New York, in the state of New York, you have to promise the state like 50 times that you've never been to Yonkers.
Thing.
They're constantly asking you if you live in Yonkers, if you work in Yonkers, have you ever heard of Yonkers? Look at this picture. Does this look like Yonkers? Like it's just
Have you watched
so much Yonkers talk?
Have you watched the beginning of Hello Dolly? You know, like what? Have you ever seen pictures of Yonkers? Yeah, I mean it is. Yeah, sing the beginning of Put On Your Sunday Clothes from Hello Dolly, and it's just a bizarre thing. And every year,
it's so weird.
Every year, most of the state thinks, why do we care so much about Yonkers? What have they done?
And I've always wondered, what if you check that box? Like, do government agents come through your window? Like, I don't understand. To the people of Yonkers, I am so sorry. This must be, I don't understand what you're going through up there.
And or is the question, have you worked in Yonkers? If you click yes, are they like, well, then you get $1 million?
Yeah, I don't know.
We'll never
That's
know
the thing.
Nobody's checked that.
No one has ever checked that box. No one lives there and no one works there.
That's it.
It has never happened.
That's it. Yeah.
Well, the weirdest thing is that there's like a trick question on it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've noticed, like in small print on the bottom, it's what won the 1991 Pulitzer Prize for Drama. Sure. And if you write Lost in Yonkers, you're right, but they will get you.
They got you. They've got you.
But also, Michael, you're right, because also it says, I have never don't never won't ever work in Yonkers, and I didn't, and no.
Yeah.
And you're like, I'm not sure. I mean, I guess. Yeah. And again, I clicked the box and a sniper's bullet took me out. I don't know. It was weird.
Yeah. And then in finer print, it says, what was a chewy, multi-flavored candy from the 1980s?
Sure.
Now replace the first letter with a Y. The answer is bonkers.
Okay.
I did it twice. And anyway, I am serving 6 years in prison because of it.
But in Yonkers prison.
In Yonkers prison, which I've got news for you, is just full of people who mischecked a box on their taxes.
It's crazy.
It's
Everyone's
nuts.
like, why are we here?
Yeah.
Some guy's like, I'm from Buffalo. I don't even know where Yonkers is. I've never even heard of it before. So.
But nobody talks about the question on the tax form that says, where are you going to shuffle off to? The answer is Buffalo. Yeah.
That's true. That's
If
true.
you're going to shuffle off to Buffalo.
And then the people in Buffalo are like, I don't know where Yonkers is. And we go, it's upstate. And Buffalo goes, that's not upstate. I at least know it's not upstate. Anyway, Yonkers is not upstate. Westchester's upstate. Anyway.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go back to this very depressing song.
See, my old man's got a problem. Yeah, but the bottle, that's the way it is. He says his body's too old for working. His body's too young to look like his. My mama went off and left him. She wanted more from life than he could give. I said, somebody's got to take care of him. So I quit school and that's what I did. You got a fast car. Is it fast enough so we can fly away? You gotta make a decision. Leave tonight or live and die this way.
That's the line that gets me, Michael. You're talking about lines. That line, he says his body's too old for work and his body's too young to look like his. It gets me every time.
He lives with a bottle.
Mm-hmm.
He's Major Nelson from I Dream of Jeannie. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Shh. Don't tell Michael, Dan. Don't tell Michael. Ignorance is bliss. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Living his best life.
He's a genie.
He's an astronaut.
Yay.
Yay.
It's a genie in a bottle.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Yeah.
Gotta rub me the right way.
Yeah. And they have all sorts of hijinks.
Yep. Wacky adventures. You bet. Do me a favor. Turn off your microphone now on your headphones. So Dan and I are just going to finish this, but you live in that, buddy.
Okay, I'm going to watch I Dream of Jeannie.
You hang on. Don't you grow up. Don't you grow up.
You hold on to that, Michael.
You hold on for all of us.
You stay cold, pony boy.
Stay
You stay
cold.
cold. When Mama went off and left him, she wanted more from life than he could give. I said, somebody's got to take care of him. I quit school. That's what I did. See, you know what? So it's the other thing I like is she's just very matter of fact.
Yeah.
Right? That's what I started talking about with the deal thing, where she's just like, I mean, what else was I going to do?
What else?
I'm not going to it's just one more thing. I'm not going to.
This is just the facts of life. This is just
you got to do
what
it.
had to happen.
That's a good point. Like, this is as much of a bummer as this is for us and for the listener in general. It doesn't sound like it is for her. She's very practical about it.
Well, I think that,
Not yet.
Michael, but one of the reasons why I think it is a bummer is that it'd actually be less sad if she was very melodramatic about it.
Right.
Like imagining she's like 19 and she's already so cynical.
Yeah.
And so matter of fact about like, this is the way the world is. Like, you just got to deal with it. And it's like, that sucks, man. You should be you should be on spring break. Like, you shouldn't know what the world is yet. Like, you're going to find out. But just the fact that you already are this cynical, like, it sucks. But I mean, that's, but a lot of people are like that, unfortunately, because obviously she's had a rough life.
But I think the other thing too is that the thing that makes it sad too is that you realize now that the fast car guy that she sees this as her one chance out. I quit school. That's what I did. But you've got a fast car. Let's make a deal. We've got to make decisions. Like, this is it. It's now or never, because I can't take this anymore.
Yeah.
What I've set up my life to be, taking care of my father, quitting school, can't do it anymore.
But I mean, the other problem is that you can already see what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And what I mean by that is that she could have she didn't have to quit school.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't have to take care of her dad.
Right.
Like, she could have just been like, I'm on my own. I'm getting out of here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to do what it's going to take. But she can't do that. Even though she's making all these plans, they are ultimately going to fail, because the moment something else comes up, she's going to make that choice to help the other person.
Yeah.
And not herself.
Yep.
Right. And then that also sucks that I, as a listener, I'm like, let him go, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let him go. Like, go back to school. Like, don't take care of your dad. Like, that's his problem.
Yeah.
Like, he did this to himself.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, it sucks that that's the right answer, or maybe not the right answer, but it's, you know what I mean? Like, it just, like that is the choice that you have to make.
It's the other path.
Right. But I'm saying, like, if you want to get out of here, you're going to have to be a monster.
Right.
You're going to have to ignore other people's suffering, because there's no other way out.
Yeah.
And she's not making that choice, which is like good, because that's the right thing to do. But at the same time, it's like, but that's just going to trap you here. Like, that's how you get trapped here.
Yeah.
Is because you can't just turn it off.
Right.
Yeah. Well, thanks a lot, Lumpy.
Anyway, my God, this is the slowest pulling off of a Band-Aid ever.
You got a fast car. Is it fast enough so we can fly away? We got to make a decision: leave tonight or live and die this way.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't think we got into the fact that, like, yeah, this guy's got a car. It's the car from Greece.
It's the car from the end of Greece.
It flies away.
Yeah. Yeah. And he wore
They go together.
Yeah. And he wore a sweater, and then at the end took that sweater off, and he was back to his old ways. Which really actually could sum up this song. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest. Like, they're not going to work out, right? I mean, he's a greaser. He's a greaseball. Like, there's no way.
No.
She's an adorable upper middle class Australian girl.
It's crazy.
And he's a scumbag.
Yeah.
There's no, like, they're going to last 6 months.
Yeah.
At most. Let's be honest.
Listen, everybody knows.
Friends forever. Get out of
Get
town.
outta
You
here.
guys aren't going to talk come September.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way you guys are hanging out forever.
No.
Yeah, and they're like, again, I doubt. Oh, I guess it is the summer. I never thought about that. They go through the whole school year. It doesn't matter.
Well, no, but
they're not
Danny,
going to make it another summer.
No, Danny. The difference between Danny and the rest of the whatever they are, sweat hogs or whatever, he has.
They're Thunderbirds, right?
T-birds.
T-birds.
I don't know. Whatever. The pink ladies. He has a heart of gold. He's different from the rest of them. He just has the jacket.
Yeah, I just feel like he's going to fall back on his old habits, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe
And
I'm a hopeless
by old
romantic.
habits, yeah. And by old habits, I mean racing a car with like spikes on the side or something. I don't know.
I don't know.
What
Something.
happens?
Yeah. I don't know.
Something happens. And then the car flies.
Racing 50-year-olds that are still in high school, I think.
That's true.
Yeah.
yeah. Racing octogenarians.
Even as a kid, I remember looking at that and the bad guy, I was like, that is a grown adult with grandchildren. What is going on?
Yeah, that's the thing. He's not even a grown adult. He is like collecting Social Security.
Clearly.
He is so
clearly older. Yeah.
like I don't think I understood that was supposed to be a high school student. Even
No.
then. Like I literally thought I was like, oh,
That was supposed to be a high school student?
I think he's supposed to be in the rival high school.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know.
He was older than Principal Eve Arden. Are you kidding me?
Well, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
I know. Oh, man.
Anyway,
but I will say that
People just age differently in the
they
50s.
really did. They really did.
I mean, they did. It is true.
They did.
They did.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, like a lot of people graduated high school and went directly to AARP. So
100%.
it makes sense.
Yeah. My grandfather, when he passed away, was 56 years old.
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty sure Paul Rudd is older than that now. And that's, I mean, my grandfather, bless his heart, did not look like Paul Rudd when he passed away.
No, but I mean, again, Paul Rudd has a painting in his attic. It looks like your grandfather.
Of course.
So let's
That's
be
true.
honest.
That's true. Yeah. That's right. I forgot about that.
So
I mean, that's so funny. It's so funny because that's what he got in the inheritance.
No, I was gonna say, let me be clear. Paul Rudd he takes care of himself. I'm just saying he loves your grandpa. He just has a painting of him.
Oh man,
It was a time before moisturizer. That's
so true. So true.
I really would have turned so much around.
So much. Yeah, everybody was just dunking their faces into a thing of ice water with alcohol. So back to the saddest song ever. The thing about this You Got a Fast Car is there's so much more desperation in it. There's, you know what I mean? The first part is maybe we can make a deal. I'm even keeled. I've got a plan. Let's go. Now it's like we have to make this decision now. Is it fast enough we can fly away? Like this is desperation now. It's make it or break it time.
So remember when we were driving in your car, speed so fast I felt like I was drunk. City lights stay out before us, and your arm felt nice wrapped around my shoulder, and I had a feeling that I belonged. I had a feeling I could be someone.
So that's the only time she really lets herself have hope. This is the only part of the song where there's any real joy.
Yeah, it's all looking back.
Yeah.
It's holding on to that moment of like, remember when we just felt like everything was in front of us? Like our whole lives were in front of us.
But it's also when they were in the car, like when there was that feeling of being able
Freedom.
to escape.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
And feeling like, and again, I think the use of the phrase, a feeling that I belonged,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like because I think she just sees herself as like an outside, like she's not connected to anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like she doesn't even belong in society or this world or whatever. Like she's like one of the forgotten people who's like on the outside.
Yeah.
And on top of that, the line that precedes it is your arm felt nice wrapped around my shoulder. It's in that moment somebody taking care of her.
Yeah. Oh, that's really good. Michael, how did you make this song sadder for me?
What did I say in the first episode?
It's a gift. Oh, man.
All Bummer Summer is meant for me.
Man, you're right.
Yeah. She's being taken care of.
He's making her feel like she belongs.
She's being consoled. Yeah.
She feels like she's someone because he's taking care of her. And like she's, she belongs, with someone.
You got a fast car. We go cruise and entertain ourselves. Still ain't got a job. Now work in the market as a checkout girl. I know things will get better. You'll find work and I'll get promoted. We'll move out of the shelter, buy a bigger house and live in the suburbs.
So I think the thing is at some point, but I think the thing that's sort of interesting and cool is that they did leave.
They did it. Yeah, they took the step.
And so, but it didn't fix anything.
No.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, it was all just like a dream, even though they and I mean, we've all done it. Thankfully, I don't think any of us ever been this desperate, but like, we've all done that thing. We're like, well, we're going to do that thing and then it'll fix everything. And then within weeks, you're right back to where you were.
So many people do it. I mean, living in New York, there's a lot of people that go through that of, if I can make it into New York City, I mean, that's it. I'm set. And it just doesn't do it for a lot of people. It's just all it is another locale. All the things that you had come with you. You don't leave it behind.
That's the problem. You're always yourself anywhere you go.
Yeah.
Which is, can be a good thing or, I mean, I think the other thing is that, I mean, I'm just going to say it. I mean, right. Like, and people this is the classic thing. People fall into these patterns, right? She married her dad.
Yeah.
This guy's he's never going to.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. That's a good point.
Right. You still ain't got a job.
Mm-hmm.
Not you're looking for a job. Not you don't have a job. You still ain't got a job.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he has his trust fund, so he might not need a job.
Sure.
Yeah, but there's a lot of stipulations to that trust fund.
That's
It's
true.
weird. It's weird. A lot of weird stuff. Yeah.
It's like a whole scavenger hunt involved. It's very weird.
Yeah. And the other thing, the scavenger hunt, it's buried somewhere.
Yeah. There's that Lost verse where he talks about you still won't spend that one night in a haunted house.
The other thing about this too is they're in the city was going to be what fixed them. Now it's if we can just get out of the shelter and get into the suburbs, that's it. That's the goal now. The goal was the city. Do you know what I mean? The goal originally was the city. Now they're in the city and seeing the reality of the city and the fact that they are still grappling with all of this. And so the idea, instead of dealing with it internally, is, well, the issue is now we have to get out somewhere else. Somewhere else is the goal now. And the fact that there's still a sense of hope, even though it's a little more desperate hope. It's not, you have to get work. I have to get promoted. It's, I know things will get better. You will find work. I will get promoted. You know what I mean? She's still hanging on to all of that hope.
So I never realized this, but the song is chronological.
Yeah.
Like that chorus where there is that moment of joy. And I think what threw me is the line that says, "Remember when we were driving." I was thinking like that this was in the distant past. It's them moving from wherever they are in the beginning to the city.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Michael, again, look at you showing me things. I didn't think about that either, but you're right.
So that moment of joy is happening in real time as they move to the city where there is that hope. Then they get to the city and they're back to square one in a different location.
You're right. You're right. Ugh. Oh, my God.
When you're right, you're right. And you're always right.
Yeah.
So they moved into a shelter.
Yeah, I think they drove to the city assuming that they were going to take whatever money she had saved up, get an apartment or something, but the money probably ran out because he's not working. She works as a checkout girl. It's not enough money for them, and so they had to move into a shelter.
Almost they are worse off than they were in the beginning.
Yeah,
maybe, but by degrees possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's probably not that much different from whatever situation she was in.
With her dad. Yeah.
You got a fast car. I got a job that pays all our bills. You sell drinking late at the bar. Some more your friends than you do your kids. I'd always hope for better. Thought maybe together you and me find it. I got no plans, I ain't going nowhere. So take your fast car and keep on driving. I remember when we were driving in your car.
So again, I think this is chronological.
Well, I think what's funny? I never really thought about the city lights laid out before.
Yeah, that's what got me.
I think that is them moving to the city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. And that was her last moment of like, this is gonna work.
But then when at the end of the previous verse, they move out of the shelter, buy a bigger house, and live in the suburbs. I don't know if they're in the suburbs now.
No.
Uh-huh.
But the fast car is beyond being a literal fast car. It's the movement of their lives throughout the song. So now they're in the next location because she has a job that pays the bills, but he still doesn't work.
So I never saw it that they got into the suburbs.
I don't think they got enough.
I don't think they got
buy
there.
a house.
This is all.
I don't think they're in the suburbs, but I think they got out of the shelter.
But I see potentially, but I think it's because this is all like aspirational stuff. They don't say that it's happening. That they're not saying they're moving out of the shelter. We're buying a bigger house. We're living in the suburbs. Do you know what I mean?
Right. No, those are the goals. But
They're the goals. Yeah.
I think she's working to improve their lives, and to a degree she is.
Mm-hmm.
Not to the point that she wanted to, that they're living in the suburbs, have a big house, but he's still in the same spot.
Yes. I mean, yes, 100%. And I think you could read the second chorus one of two ways. I think you could read it as it's happening in real time, and maybe it's that because she says in the beginning, we go cruise and entertain ourselves. So this is them still doing that, or it could be her the second time looking back at that time where everything was laid out before them.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And just going back to that moment of like, even if there's issues in their relationship or anything, keeping on going back to that feeling of safety she had with him and feeling of belonging she had with him when they had their whole lives ahead of them.
Yeah, I think that's definitely part of it, but I think based on the relationship, I think that's definitely part of it. Like I think she's sort of like mentally going through this, but I think it's also the device that gets them to the next point in time.
Sure. Yeah.
Like as
like
the relationship
life
progresses.
is also time is also the fast car.
Yeah.
Because the next thing we hear is that they have kids.
Yeah.
You know, which did not come up before now. And Daniel, you're right. Like that it is now he has basically turned into her father.
Right. And I'll finish it, but I'd always hope for better. Thought maybe together you and me'd find it. I got no plans. I ain't going nowhere. So take your fast car and keep on driving. So she I don't blame her, but she turned into the mother, right? She's like, I can't do this anymore. I hope for better. I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Right. I think she almost uses a very similar phrase, right? What does she say? She wanted more from life than he could give. And she says, I'd always hope for better.
Yeah.
So it's just it's heartbreaking
mm-hmm.
and it's real, but it's just the same pattern over and over and over and over again.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
You imagine her mother had some version of this story.
Yeah.
Of this great guy with a good car that she found that was going to help her, and then it didn't.
Yeah, her mother didn't start off the relationship planning on just darting out. You know?
Yeah.
It just got to a point where she couldn't take it anymore.
So remember when we were driving in your car, speed so fast, felt like I was drunk. City lights lit out before us. Your arm felt nice wrapped around my shoulder, and I had the feeling that I belonged. I had a feeling I could be someone, be someone, be someone. You got a fast car. Is it fast enough so we can fly away? I never noticed this before. The first time it's we have to make a decision. The second time it's you got to make a decision.
Well, then it's also the first time is it fast enough that we can fly away? And the second time, is it fast enough that you can fly away?
Right.
Yep.
You get out of here.
Yeah. So I think, if you want to finish the lyrics.
Oh, yeah, finish the lyrics.
You got to make a decision, leave tonight or live and die this way.
So I think the growth in the song is her, even though the guy that she married is basically the same as her father, she's not her mother because she's making him make a decision.
Right.
And one of the two choices is get out.
Yeah. She's staying, he's going. Yeah.
So she's taking control.
Mm-hmm.
Almost in the same way that she does in the beginning. Like, she's the one with the plan. So it's not happy, but there is sort of an emotional freedom in it.
Well, it's her taking control of the situation in a way of that in the opposite way that her mother did. Her mother said,
Right.
I can't take it. I'm leaving. You figure out what to do with him, as opposed to what she's doing, which is we, meaning I'm not going anywhere. I have our kids and I'm staying put and I'm figuring this out. You're the one separating yourself from this situation.
Right.
You know?
And she's also, throughout the course of the song, she has been the one who is doing everything to make their lives better and her life better.
Mm-hmm.
And this is, she has somebody in her life that's making that impossible.
Yeah.
So she's making that person either make a choice or getting rid of that person from her life.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
We don't know because we don't know. I mean, maybe he died, but we don't know what happened to the dad. So, did she just eventually leave him to rot?
Yeah, I don't know. I always thought I always wondered that too. Of like,
well, I'm saying because I think not that she's leaving the rot, but I think she's doing the same thing here, right? It's like I just got to cut this guy out. Like if I'm going to survive,
I've gotta
at
do it,
all,
yeah.
and my kids are going to survive. I gotta just make this. I gotta let him go. But at the same time, she's letting him make the decision. Yeah, like you. I'm not gonna force you, but we both know that this is, this is either you leave now or this is the rest of our lives.
Yep. Yeah.
Or change. Like you can change and help make our lives better, but you're not going to stay and make our lives worse.
But in fairness, she doesn't say anything about changing. She says the decision is you leave tonight or live and die this way.
Oh, that's true.
The change would be leaving tonight.
I don't think she has any hope that he can change.
I think that's the end of the hope.
And you have to remember,
I might have been too optimistic about that line.
I mean, again,
I get it. I get it.
I
Finding
love
some
that for
scrap
you.
of sunshine.
Yeah.
I can't blame you for it. But yeah, I mean, because again, and it's such a nice, subtle thing. Like her just saying they have kids is like, oh, years have passed.
Yeah.
So, and he still doesn't have a job.
Yeah.
So this isn't like, hey, we've been doing this for 3 months and I need you to ship up or shape out. Like she's, it's like, this is never going to change. You're never going to change.
Yeah.
It's been years now. And I have no delusions of anything getting better with you here. So, and then this is where it says he slips on a banana peel.
Mm-hmm.
And then wacky music plays.
It goes
So
whoop,
that
whoop,
ends
whoop,
on a
whoop,
fun
whoop,
note.
whoop, whoop.
And they all have a good laugh. Okay.
Okay, all right. It's not so bad.
That's
not so
fun.
bad in the end. Anything else on this song?
No.
Just say no. Just say Rachel. Just say no.
Nope. I'm just gonna go curl up into the fetal position for a little bit.
No, seriously. Do you have anything else on this song?
No, it's just fabulous.
Song's perfect. It's also perfectly sad, but it's a perfect song.
On that note, let's do Expanded Universe. What do we got?
Expanded Universe!
I think this takes place in Shantytown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is my impression of Patches talking to Tracy. Jeez, girl, you got it rough.
Yeah. Ooh, man.
Boy.
And my name's Patches.
I was gonna say I thought I had it bad, but you got it glub 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 glub. That's her drowning.
Oh man.
I'm actively drowning and I feel bad. I feel worse for you.
Oh my gosh.
And I don't mean emotionally drowning, Tracy. I mean I am under the water.
Literally.
My lungs are on fire. I am drowning.
Anyway, if Dickie Lee stops by, tell him I said hey.
Hey.
This is like a little bit. Hear me out. This feels to me somehow related to The Way.
Okay.
Like a sadder version of The Way.
I mean, The Way is pretty sad.
It's true.
We talked about
They
it.
abandoned their children, didn't they?
Yeah.
I abandoned my boy.
I abandoned my boy. But I mean, the children woke up. The children woke up and they couldn't find them.
Yeah. True. Also sad. Anyway, they're in a the two of them, The Way and the fast car, they're in a convoy.
Oh, okay.
So,
sure.
yeah. In the
You know who else
saddest
is in that convoy?
Who?
Richard Marx, because he needs to get to the border too.
Yes, I was
that's
thinking
right.
that. Yeah, they're sitting there looking over the border.
Yeah.
You guys going over the border? Yeah, us too. Yeah.
Let's get a convoy.
Yeah.
Let's get a convoy. Honk honk, sad convoy in the river. Honk honk.
Honk honk.
We got a real sad convoy.
Crying through the night.
Oh man.
I do like just the idea of like the fast car. Like, I don't have a specific song in mind, but I just imagine this is like a Beach Boys song. Like somebody's watching that fast car go by, and it's just like, oh man, look at that awesome Trans Am.
Yeah.
Like, not understanding the context at all. Just like, what a great car that is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
you think that
it's like Dead Man's Curve.
yeah. Oh yeah. You think that he's this guy and the dad are both in the same bar with George Thorogood?
Yeah.
Having one bourbon, one scotch, one beer.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a rough. I mean, oh, you know who the dad could be?
What?
Bill or Billy or Mac or Buddy.
Oh,
Yes.
He's just hanging out in the bar.
You bet.
Rough.
You bet.
Rough.
He's hanging out there till closing time.
Oh yeah.
Oof.
Boy, we're
Which
just
is
ruining
another
lots
song.
of songs.
Yeah.
We're really ruining a lot of
Really,
really
we are.
songs.
Man,
That's
oh
rough.
man.
And Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is probably somehow also involved.
Probably.
Frosty Snowman.
Yeah.
I mean, so after like the end of this song, I mean Tracy's talking in front of her kids. She's got to say DIVORCE.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Yeah.
And the kids are like, "Mom, I'm 14. I know.
I figured it out.
You don't got to do that.
Yeah.
It's fine."
You spelt Dodger Stadium. We're going to a Dodgers game. I understand, Mom.
Duh, stupid.
I hope someday Tracy gets at least closer to fine.
Yep.
And while they're driving, the only song that's playing on the radio is Pearl's One Hit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Like, I like this song.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why can't I change the radio station? Why is nothing else playing? Why is this song on a loop? Is this a sign?
It's a Twilight Zone episode.
Yeah.
Oh, why am I trapped here? Ah! And somewhere.
There's time enough at last to listen to something that's not Pearl.
somewhere Pearl puts her fingers together and cackles and thinks about she's got one more victim. Stolen one more soul for her menagerie of depression and sadness.
So great.
Lost and lonely.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, she doesn't just sing for the Lost and Lonely, Michael. She collects them.
Oh my gosh. She's Ursula.
She traps them and then she sings for them.
She's Ursula from The Little Mermaid. Poor unfortunate souls.
Hear my music, children of the night, is what she says. All right.
Brother.
Let's leave it there. Please, God, let's just leave it there. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll talk about the history of this song with story behind the story. All right, hey guys, welcome back. It's time for story behind the story. How did the story come to be? If you care about that sort of thing, I guess. No, again, just kidding. So, Tracy Chapman was born March 30th, 1964 in Cleveland, Ohio. While she was in school, Cleveland was going through a period of busing and integration into schools, which led to many things, including race riots in her neighborhood. Her family was poor and struggling, and facing racial abuse was an almost daily occurrence for Chapman. And to make things even worse, her own quiet and bookish nature meant she was also bullied by her own black classmates.
Oy.
In the meantime, Chapman began playing guitar. She was inspired by, and I don't need to say it, we can all guess what it was, so I'll just say it just for formality. But she was inspired, of course, by watching Hee Haw.
Weren't we all?
Welcome to Hee Haw, starring Buck Owens and Roy Clark.
Now, I'm going to stop you right here, Dan, because I need you to be serious. Is that a Dan funny? And then you're going to give a reveal, or is that the truth?
Rachel, there's never been a Dan funny to start with. But second of all, no, that's true.
Really?
Or at least according to her. Watching the guitar players on Hee Haw. The thing is, guys, we used to have a monoculture.
That's true.
In this country.
That's true.
Like, you just watched whatever was on. There were 3 channels. Hee Haw was on.
It was on.
And,
it was the thing that was on.
I don't want to get racial here, but if you're a poor black family in Cleveland, you watch Hee Haw, because what else were you going to watch? And so she was exposed to it, and she really liked the guitar playing on Hee Haw.
And if you're a kid who likes music, and especially the guitar, Hee Haw was probably one of the most musical shows you've ever seen.
Yeah, a lot of live music.
A lot of live music on Hee Haw.
So it was a struggle growing up for the reasons that I mentioned. But when she was 16, Chapman was accepted into a program called A Better Chance. And through that, she won a scholarship to attend a private boarding school in Connecticut.
Oh.
That led to her being accepted into Tufts University.
Whoa. That's a great turn of events.
Yes. So that experience is one of the reasons why Chapman is involved in so many humanitarian causes. Saying in an interview with The Guardian, "I have always felt immensely grateful for that opportunity. That wouldn't have happened if there weren't people who had given something to make that possible for me."
Wow.
So basically, Tracy Chapman got the chance for a better life that the character in this song never got.
That's great. I love that.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
And the fact that she has taken it to heart and not taken for granted the opportunity that she was given. Is
right.
good.
The fact that she's grateful for it and wasn't just like, didn't become a rich snob or whatever because she's like, wow, I deserved it.
Yeah.
She's like, tries to give back as much as possible. Again, like she said, so people made that happen. People took the time, donated money, like whatever it took to get that to happen. So by the time she was at Tufts University, Chapman was writing her own songs and used the university's radio station equipment to record demos. In May of 1985, Chapman made her major stage debut, opening for music pioneer Linda Tillery at Boston's Strand Theater. In the audience was fellow Tufts student Brian Koppelman. Brian's dad was Charles Koppelman, who happened to be an executive at EMI.
Sure.
Well, they're at Tufts University.
That's a good point.
Right? So it's not that surprising.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That, like, one of the students, their dad is like an executive at the record company.
That's a valid
It's not
point.
that crazy.
But I think I've been so trained to be like, and then all of a sudden Lionel Richie finds your demo. So I just assume that. But you're right. It's Tufts University. It does make sense that there could be an executive at EMI in the mix.
So
Charles Koppelman is a name we've heard before.
With who?
I'll let you know.
Okay.
But I do recognize that name.
Well, I recognize the name Brian Koppelman. I can go into why
Sure.
in a little bit. Let me finish the story, and then
Okay.
I will tell you. So Brian's dad was Charles Koppelman. He was an executive at EMI. So Brian actually stole one of Tracy's demos from the radio station and brought it to his dad. The tape contained the song Talking About a Revolution.
Don't you know we're talking about a revolution? It sounds like a whisper while they're standing in the welfare lines, crying at the doorsteps of those armies of salvation, wasting time in the unemployment lines.
Now, if she was mad about this theft, I assume she's gotten over it. Because Charles listened to the record or the tape. He loved it. And he helped Chapman sign a recording contract with Elektra Records when she graduated from Tufts in 1987.
Awesome.
So now, fun fact, Brian Koppelman, among many other things, created the series Billions on Showtime.
Oh, with Mr. Paul Giamatti?
Yes.
Nice.
And what's his face?
And that other guy.
The other guy.
I found Charles Koppelman.
Okay, please.
He signed Wilson Phillips to SBK Records.
Okay. Thank you.
There you go.
So we
Thank
talked
you.
about him in our episode on You're in Love.
Gotcha.
Feminist icon, Charles Koppelman.
Mm-hmm.
Signed 2 female artists.
Well,
Nobody
4.
fact check me on that. Please, no one checks.
It's true. 4.
Charles Koppelman was, yeah. So Brian Koppelman, he created the show Billions. He used to go on the Bill Simmons podcast all the time and just talk about sports. So he'd be one of the guys that Bill Simmons was like, and I would bring up the creator of Billions to talk about the Knicks for 20 minutes. And so, like, when it was like Brian Koppelman, I was like, that can't be the same. I'm like reading the article, and it's like, and then Brian Koppelman was in the audience, and he really liked it, and he went and he smuggled the tape out of the, and I was like, that can't be the same Brian Koppelman who like farts around with Bill Simmons and talks about like whatever. And I was like, no, it's the same Brian Koppelman. So,
Oh my
there you go.
God.
So in 1988, she released her first album titled Tracy Chapman. It was critically acclaimed, although it did not sell very well, at least at first.
Mhm.
Although it did actually sell just fine.
Okay.
But something is going to happen.
Okay.
Something that, as I mentioned in the first part, something that if you saw it in a movie, you'd be like, oh, come on. Give me a break. That moment actually happened to Tracy Chapman. So here's what happened. Due to her releasing the album, Tracy Chapman was asked to be one of the opening acts for Nelson Mandela's 70th birthday tribute at Wembley Stadium in London.
Okay.
The concert was broadcast on BBC in the UK and Fox in the US. But only the headliners.
Mm-hmm.
Chapman performed in an earlier slot that was not broadcast. Stevie Wonder, not surprisingly, one of the headliners, was about to go on stage when it was discovered that the hard disk for his synthclavier, carrying all 25 minutes of synthesized music for his act, was missing. Wonder said he could not play without it, turned around, and left the stadium.
What?
Now, with a major hole in the live show that is being broadcast live in both the UK and the US, producers asked Chapman to go out and perform again to fill the hole. With almost no time to prepare, remember Stevie Wonder was about to go on stage.
Yeah.
With almost no time to prepare, Chapman walked out on stage with just her acoustic guitar and played. Folks,
Oh.
Tracy Chapman walked off that stage a superstar.
Oh my God.
That's amazing.
Her album had been out for 3 months and had sold 250,000 copies, which is a lot.
Yeah.
That's a good for
a
the
debut
kind of
album.
music.
Debut album for
a
that
debut
kind of
album and
music.
the kind of music she's doing.
in the
Let's
late
be honest.
in the late 80s. Yeah.
That's pretty good. 250,000
Yep.
copies in 3 months. In the 2 weeks following the concert, it would sell 2 million more,
Oh my
Wow.
God.
and the album would hit number 1.
All thanks
Wow.
to Brian Koppelman stealing the synthclavier. he's behind the scenes.
This is
This
little guy sneaking around. Hey, I stole something once. I can do it again. Me and Brian Koppelman. He's got one of those like black masks on that like the Hamburglar wears.
Yeah.
Brian Koppelman, tape thief.
All to help Tracy Chapman's career.
There you go.
When you said that she was asked to be one of the opening acts for the Nelson Mandela tribute, I thought you were going to say she was asked to be one of the opening acts for Nelson. And I was like, that is a big deal. And then you said Mandela. I was like, that's a bigger deal.
That's a bigger
deal.
That's a much bigger deal.
Yeah.
It's a bigger deal. So yeah, the album would hit number 1 based off the strength of that performance. By the way, I'm sure you can find it on YouTube. As you can imagine,
I've seen it. It's amazing.
Oh, I will.
Of course, it's incredible. And it's like it's just her.
Yeah.
And it out in front of her is Wembley Stadium.
Jeez.
And you can see her like capturing the audience little by little.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No. Because it cuts like shots people in the audience and they're just captivated.
Yeah.
It's incredible. So the Fast Car single would peak at number 6 on the Hot 100. In a 2010 interview, Chapman said, "I've been raised by a single mom. I was just watching people, being in a community of people who were struggling. So everyone was really just, 1, working hard, and 2, hoping that things would get better. Fast Car wasn't one that was directly autobiographical. I never had a fast car. It's just a story about a couple and how they are trying to make a life together and face challenges."
Mm-hmm.
Fast Car received 3 nominations at the 31st Annual Grammy Awards in 1989, Record of the Year, Song of the Year, and Best Female Pop Vocal Performance, which Chapman won. That year, Chapman also won Best New Artist. So, fine. Good job, Grammys. You got one right.
You got one Best New Artist right.
I'll give you one.
Okay. Fine.
I mean, to be fair,
Next year was Milli Vanilli. No, I don't know if that's true.
It probably were.
I think that is.
It might be true.
It's Milli Vanilli.
I mean, Best New Artist is really hit and miss, but I think also the Beatles won Best New Artist, so
I know.
every now and then they get one right.
One a decade they get.
Yeah.
One a decade they get.
There's just a couple.
Cyndi
like
Lauper got
Milli
Best
Vanilli,
New Artist.
You know, like Dexy's Midnight Runners.
Yeah.
Everyone's, you know, they can't, they're not psychics. They can't see the future.
No.
True.
But they knew
Just
that
like-
Starland Vocal Band was going to be superstars.
Of
And
course.
listen,
and yes, again, you got one right.
And I will say this. Here's
They
the
changed
thing.
music.
It does say Best New Artist. It doesn't say Best Sustained New
Best
Artist.
lasting artist.
No,
At
yeah.
this moment, they are the best new artist.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they hand them the award and they say, best of luck out there.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I got news for you. The answer is Milli Vanilli definitely was the year after. It was 1989 because I just looked up the list of Grammy's Best New Artist winners and it goes 1988 Tracy Chapman, 1990 Mariah Carey. There is no 1989 because that's when Milli Vanilli won and they stripped them
Took it
of
away.
their
Oh, wow.
award.
Okay, see,
That's amazing.
Again, Mariah Carey. It's hard to argue.
Yeah, I mean,
You got
listen,
another one.
you look at it, it is definitely a hit or miss situation here.
Yeah, literally.
You know?
It's like SNL after 12:30. Like you never know. Sometimes it's gonna hit.
Sometimes they're gonna,
Sometimes it'll be a class. Sometimes it's gonna be the cowbell sketch, and sometimes it's not.
What they call
gonna be
it
something
is
else.
they call it the post update of the Grammy Awards.
Yeah, they do that,
Yeah.
and they definitely do. That's
They
what they
definitely do it.
So in total, oh, by the way, obviously Tracy Chapman has a long, crazy career. I'm not going to go into it.
Mhm.
We're just talking about this song. So everyone get off my back, okay? So in total, Tracy Chapman has released 8 studio albums in her career. On his 2023 album, Getting Old, country music star Luke Combs included a cover of the song. Interestingly, Combs did not change any of the lyrics, including lines like, "I work in the market as a checkout girl." Combs has stated he loved the song since childhood and has called it one of the best songs of all time.
He's not wrong.
Combs' version also became a hit, peaking at number 2 on the Hot 100 and number 1 on the country charts, which meant Chapman became the first black woman to score a country number 1 with a solo composition.
Yes.
Wow.
Amazing.
In the July 2023 interview, Chapman said, "I never expected to find myself on the country charts, but I'm honored to be there. I'm happy for Luke and his success, and I'm grateful that new fans have found and embraced Fast Car."
I love that she started playing guitar because of Hee Haw. and then found success with one of her songs on the country charts.
Full circle.
Love that.
And then they performed it together at the Grammys, right?
Yeah.
You're just gonna ruin a bullet point? You're just gonna ruin a bullet point.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The other thing I'm going to...
Unbelievable. Yep. Please.
We'll cut that.
Rachel, go ahead.
I do like the fact that he didn't change the lyrics at all.
Yeah.
Because I also wonder if there was conversation with his manager, with the record company, being like, yeah, but you can make it your own, change it and stuff. And I wonder if he was just like, nope, the song's perfect the way it is. And it's similar to John Prine wrote some songs from a female point of view and sang them.
Right.
Angel from Montgomery. Yeah.
Right.
I think a lot of, or not necessarily a lot, but a good number of artists who do cover songs or like interpretive singers who didn't necessarily write the song will do that, where they won't change the lyrics, they won't change the gender in it, and they're at the end of the day they're telling a story.
Correct. Right. Yeah. I should note John Prine wrote those songs.
Yeah.
But I agree.
And you could hear more about it in our episode on Angel from
Montgomery. But the whole point is, I think what you said, like, they're storytellers. They're telling a story.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't include it, but I did read stuff where he was just like, I never even considered it.
Yeah.
It's like, the song is the song, and that's it. So, according to Billboard, at least at the time of the article that I read, Chapman had earned about $500,000 from the sales of Combs' version, which is, man, that is, you don't do nothing, and money shows up at your house. God, that's great,
man.
Oh, it's so great. Chapman also notably became the first black songwriter to ever win a CMA award when Combs' version won Song of the Year. In February of 2024, Chapman performed with Combs at the 66th Annual Grammy Awards in her first televised live performance in 9 years.
That was such a big moment.
I remember when we were driving in your car, speed so fast it felt like I was gone. City lights lay out before us, your arm felt nice right around my shoulder, and I had a feeling that I belonged. I had a feeling
Yeah.
It was all over the news. It was like all over everywhere. And the fact that it was her and different demographics finding her and like realizing how amazing she is.
Well, I have to say, I will be perfectly honest. 'Cause I didn't realize it was becoming like a big hit. So somehow, somewhere out in the world, I heard the Luke Combs version of Fast Car. And obviously I love the original. And I was like, oh, come on. Really?
Yeah.
You're covering this song?
Yeah.
But I got to say, like later learning everything that happened and now even doing the research before, seems like a cool guy.
Yeah.
And it seems like he brought the song to a new generation. He brought her out on stage. Like, they did it together. Like, it's great.
Without a doubt.
I think it's genuinely great. So I take it back, Luke. I take it all back. So in 2004, Chapman received an honorary doctorate in fine arts from her alma mater, Tufts University, recognizing her commitment to social activism. In April of 2023, the South African government bestowed Chapman with the Order of the Companions of O.R. Tambo, which recognizes eminent foreign nationals for friendship shown to South Africa. It is therefore an order of peace, cooperation, and active expression of solidarity and support. In an interview, Chapman said, "I'm fortunate that I've been able to do my work and be involved in certain organizations, certain endeavors, and offered some assistance in some way. Whether that is about raising money or helping to raise awareness, just being another body to show some force and conviction for a particular idea. Finding out where the need is, and if someone thinks you're going to be helpful, then helping."
She seems great.
Very
Seems
cool.
like a great lady. Pretty cool.
Great person.
Kick-ass lady.
Incredible songwriter and musician. Gotta
Hee-haw
love a
fan.
Tracy
I mean,
Chapman.
she's got it all.
fan.
She's
great.
got it all, folks.
It's great.
She's got it all. So, yeah, that's it. That's all I got for you. But obviously, there's a ton more. So, I don't know. Go watch a documentary or something. What do you want?
Get off my back. Use this time to go watch the Wembley performance followed by the Grammy performance.
And then after that, listen to some Milli Vanilli and just be like, these guys were robbed. They were great.
Bring back 1989's best new artist.
How dare they? How dare they take it away?
Girl, you know it's true.
Blame it on the rain, folks. Let's take a quick break. When we come back, let's talk about the lesson we learned from this song with Lessons Learned. All right, we're back. It's time for Lessons Learned. What lesson we learned from this song? Michael, start with you. Listen, you learned from Fast Car.
I learned spend the night in the haunted house.
Yeah.
Go on the scavenger hunt.
Yeah.
Do what you got to do. Get that trust fund. It's everything's so much easier if you get the trust fund.
It's going to be worth it in the long
you know
run.
what? You get an even faster car.
Yeah.
If you get that
true.
trust fund.
Yeah.
Whatever weird rules are attached to it, just do it.
It's true.
And look, if you got to spend $50 million to get $500 million, then do it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And then you'll have enough money that you won't get sued by the makers of Brewster's Millions. They'll be like, we can't touch this yet. You didn't steal the plot of our
That's it.
very, very well remembered movie.
Very
everyone
well
knows what I'm
remembered.
talking about.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And does not
That classic film.
does not lump it in with like 3 other films of that time period.
No, absolutely not.
Was Jackie Gleason in that one?
No, that's the
That's the toy.
That's the toy.
That's the toy.
No.
Was that a Dabney Coleman vehicle?
Might have been. Sounds like it.
Don't think Dabney Coleman's in it. Somebody's in it. Somebody else is in there with him. But anyway, it doesn't matter.
It's not a solo movie. It's not just Richard Pryor for the entire. John Candy.
It is John Candy,
Candy's
isn't
in it.
Okay,
He plays his
okay,
buddy,
yeah.
I think.
Yeah. What I learned is that, so at the end of this song, right, she says, you got a fast car, so keep on driving. Folks, if you're breaking up with somebody,
Mm-hmm.
pick the thing that's best about them, and then that's how you break up with them.
Yeah.
Because it is devastating
What a dig.
to do that, right?
Yeah.
So, like, for instance, just be like, take that clown suit and tumble on out of here. Like, whatever it is that they got that they're so proud of,
Yep.
that's so great. Again, you take that and you turn it around on them, and they'll never recover. They'll be thinking about that for the rest of their lives.
You take
So-
that Funko collection and skedaddle.
and you big weird black eyes right out of my life. Get on out of here right now. Rachel, what'd you learn?
I learned that if you want to help a friend and classmate become a superstar, try theft.
Yeah.
Could work.
I gotta agree.
It could work, you know?
Seems like it works.
They can't stay mad at you because
Yeah.
now they're a well-loved artist.
And guys, I'm just gonna say it. Steal from Stevie Wonder because he ain't gonna see you. So it's easy to get away with it.
He will not see it coming.
He will not see it coming, folks.
That is the hackiest joke we've done, and that's saying a lot.
Wait, guys, sorry, my phone's ringing. Hello? Oh, I just won Best New Artist for that joke. I'd like to thank the Academy. Hey, guys. Thank you so much for listening to the Story Song Podcast. You can follow us on the socials like Instagram and Facebook and Threads and Blue Sky. And you can leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts, wherever your podcast, and you can leave a comment on Spotify. And if you do that, we would appreciate it, and we'll read it on the show. If you like this episode, please tell a friend. I'm Dan McInerney.
I'm Rachel Oakes.
And I'm Michael Gazelle.
We will talk to you next time. Thanks for listening, and goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to this episode of the Story Song Podcast, a member of the Pantheon Podcast Network. Our theme music was written and performed by Jason Flowers. Find him at Jason Flowers on Blue Sky and Instagram.
Our logo was designed by Dan Geva. Be sure to follow us on Facebook or on Instagram, Threads, and Blue Sky at Story Song Podcast. For questions and comments, contact us at info@storysongpodcast.com.
And don't forget to leave us a 5-star review wherever you listen to podcasts and episode-specific comments on Spotify. To learn more about the show, visit storysongpodcast.com or pantheonpodcasts.com. Join us next time for another great story song.
It's the Story Song Podcast.
So I don't have Raid, so I had to use Pledge.
Yeah, that'll do it.
And it's not really working. So now they're just shiny.
Rachel, you know why it's not working? Because it's not bug spray.
Well,
That's why it's not working.
if I sprayed you with a ton of Pledge, you'd start choking
I'd
and
smell
dying.
great.